that they pulled somebody over and gave them a warning, that kind of presence, it's not really a quota for that. I mean, I've been stopped by many cops, and I've asked them, is there such thing as a quota? And they go, no, they say just be out there doing the job, and people just get pulled over for doing stupid shit, man.
Well, because there's a lot of stupid people out there doing stupid shit.
There's a lot of stupid people out there. A lot of stupid people. We are overwhelmed.
You want to see stupid people doing stupid shit, just hang out on Elm Street in Manchester for
God almighty.
an hour.
A place you will not see me anytime soon.
It's not just Manchester. It's Bedford. It's Merrimack. It's
I know, but I'm just saying.
But it's
even
on display.
but
it's more condensed and on display downtown Manchester on Elm Street.
These cars nowadays are so high performance and everything, and why do you make cars that go over 100 miles an hour when you legally can't do that? Yeah. So, I mean,
America.
I don't know.
America, buddy. America. You want a car that goes 190 miles an hour? Well, somebody's willing to sell you a car that goes.
I want to find that road that you can go over 100 miles on.
I'm gonna.
Autobahn?
You know,
I'll probably scare the shit out of myself.
I'm probably gonna jinx this, but if high speed chases and speeding is an issue, they should have cops have these machines in their cruisers where if they're about to chase somebody or pull somebody over, they can activate a laser beam signal that can dismantle the car to the point where it slows it down and it makes them have to pull over.
Where the fuck did they have that? Because they ain't got that around here.
Well, I'm just saying. Why don't they have that? I mean, they have like machines like a net thing that you can throw at a tire at a high speed chase, and it bounds up into the tire.
If you Google right now, right, I distinctly remember seeing this. There was a company that was working on something where it worked on almost like an RC car, right? So the cop gets behind you, right? And he's got what looks like almost like an RC car that's sitting under his undercarriage. He gets behind you, he pushes a button, that car rockets out of his car, goes under yours, and does hit with EMP that immediately disables the vehicle. It disables the vehicle, right? Yeah. It kills the vehicle. But here's the deal, man. Is that okay? So you're in a high speed chase. Dude's doing, let's say, even if we're not talking high speed, dude's doing 40 miles, 50 miles an hour through a residential neighborhood, and now you just killed his car. You just killed his power steering. You just killed his power brakes.
No, I mean,
but think about it. That's what happens, dude. You know what I mean? Is that more dangerous or is that less dangerous if you think about it?
No, you're talking. That's extreme measures. If he's doing 40, you go pull him over. But if he takes off,
right?
No, sorry, buddy, but your car's about to get fucking jacked up.
I'm looking at it from the perspective of a pursuit that's already begun, and now this guy's turned into a residential neighborhood and stuff like that. I always had a hard time hearing about how cops would disengage from a high speed pursuit because of the danger level. Yeah. And it's kind of so you guys' policy is basically drive like an asshole, drive like a maniac, and the cops are going to stop pursuing you. But I mean, at the end of the day, it makes sense.
Some places do that,
but at the end of the day, it makes sense. You're walking out, you're walking out in front here. You know what I mean? This shit happens within seconds. You know what I mean? Within seconds, you walk out in the street and you don't know, or something.
There is when I was really into motorcycles. There is a law in New Hampshire that if a high-speed chase and the person is on a motorcycle, if the speed gets above 100, the cops are to back off.
Right.
And some people take full advantage of that because they know
that the motorcycle can go way faster than a car.
Somebody sorta who just got bagged doing more than 100 miles.
But to your point,
not in a motorcycle.
I'm pretty sure that that technology. Number one, I think the technology exists. Because if you know some of the Chevrolet vehicles, I think it is, they have the OnStar program, where if the OnStar program knows everything about your vehicle, they can actually remote start your vehicle. They can detect where you are, your GPS and all that good stuff. Yep. I bet you they do have the technology out there. The
technology exists.
Well, the city or the state can't afford it.
Have the technology.
Well, all they have to do is call OnStar and be like,
shut it down.
What's that safety program that they used? LoJack. LoJack, I think, still exists, right? Mm-hmm. Correct.
I don't think it does.
No?
No, I mean...
I've never heard of it. I mean, it hasn't been heard of in a long time.
We should
look
it up.
Yeah, LoJack does... Unfortunately, it's so expensive, and you have to have it installed in your car versus...
You would think it would be cheap now because everything in the world has a GPS.
Almost all
my
cars...
phone, I can tell you right now, if I looked up where's my car right now? It's going to
Yeah, but I could tell you where your car is right now. I mean,
the other day I needed it.
it.
I'm like, where's my car at? And I posted it online.
Where my car at?
Where's my car at?
Gangsta.
And I'm like, wait a minute, I have an app for that.
Right?
But the thing is that with OnStar, most of the newer vehicles are equipped with it no matter what now. So even if you're not paying for the subscription, they still have access to that OnStar. It's just like a GPS.
It's creepy as shit.
But you see all these high-speed pursuits, mainly in like California, and there's 8 choppers chasing these cars. Why can't these choppers even have equipment that just can send a signal down there and boom?
But I guess maybe to Craig's point is I think it's all about safety. You know what I mean? Because if you disable that particular vehicle, you don't know what that vehicle is going to result in.
Right.
It could be a rollover.
The cops,
it could be
he's doing 100 miles an hour.
You don't know if any other lives are in danger. You don't know what the
job
circumstances are.
is to
serve and protect.
Is to end the pursuit as safely as possible. That includes the dude who's driving that fucking car like an asshole. You know what I mean? They're not trying to kill that guy unless he tries to run the cops over. In which case they'll riddle you with fucking 30 or 40 bullets.
All right, I'll throw this out there. As a car screaming down your street, doing 100 miles an hour, they have the capability to shut that car down. And all of a sudden, he plows into Mom's car. And why couldn't you stop that car? Well,
who's got telekinesis? Who's the fucking X-Man?
No, I'm saying,
where's Magneto?
I'm just saying they have the capability to shut the car down.
Yeah.
But you're saying don't do that.
Well, yeah, because the car is going to continue to roll. Have you ever stalled out in a vehicle?
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that steering's got a lock. I'm saying like. For instance, when we go go-karting for vacation, when you're on the final lap and you come around the final turn, they actually have a button they put on, and it dismantles the go-kart's power, so it just putt-putts in.
Right.
That kind of technology. You still have control of the car.
Go-karts.
Yeah, but
I don't think they're going to design technology and start implementing it in vehicles just in case you might happen to be some dude who's trying to run from the cops. You know what I mean?
Technology today and the fucking assholes. If somebody steals your car,
I believe.
Wouldn't you want that technology?
I guess there is a process that they can probably do it now. If the police can make sure that the highway or the streets are pretty basically clear from people, they can slow the vehicle down and then,
but if someone was to steal
the vehicle into a complete stop.
You already have an app right now that you could track your car. You know what I mean? So
no, but I don't want my car fucked up. I don't want it going 120 fucking miles an hour.
Well, they got stop sticks too. They do use those.
I don't want that.
But those are designed to slowly release the air out of the tire safely. You know what I mean? They're tubes. They're hollow tubes.
It was a malfunction in designing that. The tire blows out at 180 miles an hour, and that car just flies off the hedges.
I mean, I guarantee there's stories out there of that happening. Like they stop stick the car, and then the dude flipped 24 times. I guarantee you that shit's happened.
I guess I see both sides and everything because they still do the pit maneuver.
Yeah, they will still pit you.
They will pit you still. And they don't care what happens after they pit you.
But again,
they'll three-way combo smash you to block you in.
Exactly right. It's a choreographed.
That's what those bumpers are for.
It's a choreographed dance. That's exactly why they have those brush guards on all the state cars and state troopers and vehicles, is so that they can pit you. But again, it's a very choreographed dance. So as soon as they've pitted you and you're 180. Like Mike's saying, all the cars, you know what I mean? Like they've been on the radio, man. They've worked this shit out. Okay, implement.
I'm pitting them. You're coming in left side, right side, bam.
Hitting them with the pit. Here we go, boop, and but I don't know, it's good shit. I want to do that. I want to pit somebody. I want to pit people all the time.
You can pit me anytime you want, buddy.
Nice, I appreciate that.
I'm here for your pitting.
Thank you.
Do that on the go-karts.
I wish you could. Right? Oh, my God. I actually got a complaint against me.
I've done that a couple times.
Back when I had my truck, I used to think about pitting people all the time.
Some lady actually complained to the owner about me. And the owner comes up. He says, this lady's complaining about you. What the hell happened? I go, she wouldn't get the fuck out of the way, man. Every time I go to pass her, she'd cut in front of me. You know what? And then she came in, and I did. But then, as the pit was about to start, she turned the other way.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, get the fuck out of my way, man. Right. Don't sit there and... No, we're racing.
Awesome, man.
We're fucking racing.
Right. I'm trying to draft you, bitch.
We were in Atlantic City, and...
Oh, God.
My daughter, before she even had her license, was like... We were like, all right, we're going to put you on the go-karts. So she's like, okay, cool. Well... They all started to go. They were all coming in, and we're like, "Slow down, slow down."
She gained her confidence. She never drove a go-kart. So as every lap continued, you could just see her just gaining speed, and she's doing fantastic. And She's got control of that
the
vehicle.
Adrenaline rush gets you.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, I can do this.
And then, but the last lap, they're like, okay, you guys have to, have to come in,
she
lap
needed
in,
like
lap
another
in.
lap to like slow down.
So she's coming in
Bonus
and
program.
she's still going full speed. And I'm like, oh no.
And me and Bertie are like,
no,
slow down.
She literally rear-ended this poor old lady. I'm like, this is gonna hurt.
We're both like, no.
Right.
That's
And
what
then
I
you
was
just
always
see her
afraid
going.
of.
You just see her head back, just go like this. It was the funniest thing ever. I'm sorry.
That was my biggest fear. You're pulling in and you're parked and you're waiting for, because usually I'm first because I'm the best, and you're waiting for the car to come in and say, please just make sure you hit your brakes, man.
Right.
And some don't, man. Some will double duty the pedals.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
And those are the
It's
people
the
that drive
French way.
standard. Those are the people that drive standard. I fucking hate those people.
It's the French way to drive.
I smell brakes.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take another break. We do have a couple of other news stories that we want to talk about. And there was also a police officer that was recently shot in Weymouth, Mass. I got the news story for that too, so we're going to bring that up. That's it for now. 603-217-5400. So join us back. We're going to take a mini break.
I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I'll be back at some point after that.
All right.
Just saying.
Craig's going to get triple play.
Yeah, I'm getting a trip.
I want a piece of your play.
Looking for some live music and a little fun and perfect entertainment. Nashua's best karaoke selection is your answer. Hailed by the Nashua Telegraph, they do it all from birthday parties to weddings.
How about the
celebrity
fact
events.
that the
Perfect
Trump
Entertainment
met
will
with
provide
the Queen of
entertainment
England
your
and
family
was
can
walking in
remember
front of
for
her?
a lifetime. For more information, visit the Perfect Entertainment page on Facebook. You can also contact them at 247-6470. That's 247-6470.
That's your life in a nutshell.
All right. Triple play. You're saying I can go in that green door? Okay.
Did you know that more than 3 million people in the U.S. are living with chronic hepatitis C? But as many as 75% don't know they're infected? Hepatitis C can affect anyone, but those born from 1945 through 1965 have the highest rates of this disease. And many don't know how or when they got infected. So what is hepatitis C? It's a serious liver disease caused by the hepatitis C virus. Many people can live with hepatitis C for decades without ever having symptoms or feeling sick. But over time, chronic hepatitis C can lead to severe health problems, including liver damage and liver failure. In fact, hepatitis C is a leading cause of liver cancer. In the past, hepatitis C was not typically included in routine blood tests. But if you were born from 1945 through 1965, the CDC now recommends that you get a blood test for hepatitis C as part of your standard medical care. Getting tested is the only way to know if you have hepatitis C. So talk to your doctor and find out if you have hepatitis C. It could save your life. No more.
Bud Light presents Real Men of Genius.
Real men of genius.
Today we salute you, Mr. Cargo Pants Designer.
Mr. Cargo Pants Designer.
You finally gave us what we wanted, the military look, without all that bothersome drilling, marching, and shooting.
Fashion victory.
Is that a banana in your pocket? Yes, and an orange, and a pocket comb, and an extra set of keys, and my sunglasses.
Totally prepared now.
How many times have you been in a restaurant and thought, man, I wish I'd brought my own jar of mayonnaise. Now you can.
Yeah!
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, oh Prince of the Pockets. Some may fill your shoes, but no one can fill your pants.
Mr. Cargo Pants Designer.
Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Sorry about that. And as always, as you guys know, Common Sense New Hampshire is brought to you by PDS.
Precision Delivery Solutions.
This is Philip Palker from Precision Delivery Solutions. I'm the president and owner of the corporation. We are a truckload carrier regionally based in the Northeast, currently looking for qualified CDL drivers with top pay and benefits for this area. We urge you to give us a call at 1-800-639-3095, extension 1020. That is 1-800-639-3099.